What's up, YouTube? TeamJewgioh here. Daniel went undefeated at
Core
locals
TCG.
today, core TCG, and he's playing Tour Guide Rabbit. So yeah, here's his deck profile. Let me go over it.
Yeah, so pretty much as you see here, I got 3 rabbits, 3 tour guides, which is pretty much the mainstay in the deck. You have to run 3 of each dinosaur, or else you can mess up and draw one of each, and then you have 2 dead rabbits. So you have to run 3 and 3. So 3 Sabersaurs, 3 Cobblezuls, the Sangin for the tour guide, and then I like to main the Thunder Kings because they pretty much wreck every deck in the meta right now. The trap lineup, it's always trap heavy, so you have to run 1 road as long as you run a bunch of traps. 2 warnings, 2 prisons, 2 bottomless, judgment, mirror, torrential, mainstays, trap dust shoot. You always want to start with that. Spell lineup, 3D fissures, because pretty much the main thing you want to stop is the Maxi and the Veiler when you go tour guide or rabbit. So you always want to try and draw a D fissure in your first hand. So 3D fissures, 3 Typhoons, because the only other thing you want to avoid is the Solemn Warning. 2 Lances pretty much protects you off of the Mirror Force, Torrential, those things. The Sark to go into the combo with the Tour Guide. You go summon Tour Guide, Sark the Rabbit, go into Leviair, bring back the Rabbit, bring out Cobblezull Sabersaurs, make a Lagia. Smashing Ground, because a big problem in the deck is getting over a big monster, or the Spirit Reaper. Mind Control also for the same thing, and also I have different levels, so you can go into a level 3 Exceed, level 4 Exceed, or if I get a tuner, I can go into a Synchro. Reborn, Dark Hole, Pot of Avarice, Book of Moons, pretty much all cards. The Dark Hole and the Reborn are your power cards always needed. The Pot of Avarice, even though people say, why are you running Pot with D fissures? All the Exceeds, the materials go in the graveyard, so it gives you enough, especially running 3 Tour Guides, 3 Rabbits. So
Yeah, what about your extra deck?
yeah.
Extra inside.
Extra inside.
Extra deck is pretty much you always need your 2 Dolkas, 2 Lagias, 2 Leviairs, one Leviathan, 1 Zen main, Roach, and a Utopia, because you go into all your 4s and your 3s. In the Synchros, it's always a guess of which ones you want to run. I like run the Scrap Dragon just because.
What tuners do you run?
None.
None?
But you run Reborn, you run Mind Control. It can happen. So yeah.
You run
The big,
Trishula and Scrap Dragon.
you need the Stardust because of the Starlight.
Yeah.
The Trishula, you never want to have an extra deck without a Trish or a Catastrophe. The Brio is also one of those that you can always make a level 6, as people always run level 2 tuners,
Yeah.
level 1. And then the Scrap Dragon is just a choice. You could either run the Black Rose instead of the Scrap Dragon, but I like the Scrap Dragon anyway.
And what about side deck?
Side deck wise, I've been going with the anti-meta side.
No.
So
You lost. You lost to this guy?
it's
What?
Chimera Tech. I'm gonna play
Yeah,
him.
Maxi's back.
Chimera Tech, 2 Cyber Dragons, Doom Cow, 2 Dinos, the Volcanic Queen, which is pretty much used for the mirror match. You get rid of people's Lagias and Dolkas without having to waste.
Doesn't Dyna hurt you more because you do so much special summoning?
Normally, I'm well enough to like go around it. Like either I'll play the Dyna and not go into any of my other stuff, or go
Yeah.
into my other stuff and then summon the Dyna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was able to get around it. An enemy controller, a lance, more to get rid of any big problems. And then I do dualities because sometimes I side out most of my stuff and just go into a straight up anti-meta. And that's the deck.
Alright. That's the deck for you guys. Look at those rabbits. Those are some great rabbits. Alright. Yeah, that's all we got for you right now. So, TeamJewgioh signing out.